Hi, I'm Jake Cathaway,
Hi, I'm Charlie Brander.
and this is our interviews for our latest documentary, Mountain Bike. So I started mountain biking when I was probably about 8 or so, and then kind of got stuck in that same lifestyle with my parents doing it and growing up around sort of racing and stuff. Lately I've started working at a mountain bike shop, working and selling mountain bikes. I also now compete as well, so it's kind of stuck with me.
I really started getting into it about 3 or 4 months ago. My mate got me into it. We went to Cannock Chase. I had a cheap bike back then, broke it after 2 goes, and then I'm on my current bike now, which is a 2005 Kona Coiler.
I think I've lost track of the amount of crashes I've had. There's been a few where they're worse than others. Looking back on them all now, they're more embarrassing when you get older, but nothing too substantial just yet.
I've been in a few. I was on one on my previous bike, which basically ruined that. I just landed a bit funny, and then I also had a crash on my current one. I landed a jump a bit awkwardly once again, and I went careering off into the shrubs. But other than that, it's nothing major.
Definitely, and I'm going to stick by it as I always have. I'm going to say the community, just because of the amount of just nice people you'll meet. You could be a million miles up in a mountain and you come across a mountain biker. They're always going to say hi and talk to you and ask you about your bike and stuff. But you could be at a trail centre and have the exact same experience.
Community is definitely up there, but for me, it's definitely just the thrill of it. It just gets the adrenaline pumping around your body. It doesn't matter whether you go to the same place or what. It's always going to be different. The lines will change constantly just due to the amount of people going down there, and it always keeps you on your toes. And it definitely is a lot of fun.
Definitely the wet, proper, where you're soaked through to the bone, the mud is literally running off the side of the trail, and you can't get any grip. That's where you're going to have the most fun and laughs. You'll end up probably falling off because you're laughing so hard, and it makes it so much more eventful every time you do a run.
It would definitely be the wet. I need to get a bit more experienced personally, but it would definitely be the wet because it's constantly changing. Your sort of perception on it is constantly changing. You've always got to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on, how your bike's performing, and whether or not you need to make minor corrections or whatever. You've always got to be thinking and kept on your feet, and I think that's probably why it's the best weather to ride in.
I think at the point that I'm at specifically, I'm too far in to get out of it. It's too expensive. It's more of a lifestyle. You pay a 40 quid a day to go for an uplift. You pay a couple grand for a bike, and then everything from there just builds up in price. So, yeah, it's definitely something I'm staying with.
At the minute, I can, mainly because I've started putting. I have started putting some decent amount of money into it. Not as much as sort of the pros, but when you've started putting money into it, you tend to carry on. So at the minute, I could definitely see myself carrying on with this.
I think in the aspect of dream places, it's always been Canada and British Columbia for me. It's kind of the pinnacle of mountain biking. That's where it all started. So yeah, one day hopefully I could get a trip over there, but who knows?
Yes, well, I have 2. I would love to ride at Bike Park Wales. I still need to get better to do that. And also, same as Jake, definitely somewhere in Canada. Whistler Bike Park being one of them. It's definitely an amazing place to go, and would be a dream place for me. Sweet. And that is our documentary. Thank you very much.
My throat was really dry.